Welcome all to RGN's C64 Quickload, your concise guide to latest news and releases for your Commodore 64, delivered in bite-sized portions. Let's see what we have for you in this episode. Released as a sequel to the original Mike Mech, Mike Mech 2 is a recently released platform game developed by LC Games. Set aboard a cargo spaceship invaded by alien entities, players guide Mike, the onboard mechanic, through 4 distinct cargo holds with the objective of activating all levers within each hold. To do this, Mike must navigate platforms, ladders, elevators and teleporters, all while avoiding alien enemies and environmental hazards such as cooling fans. Adding to the challenge is that many areas within the spaceship are locked and you'll have to locate access cards to unlock them. While Mike Mech 2 does not necessarily offer anything groundbreaking, the game is instantly playable with its intuitive controls and well-balanced game difficulty. Mike Mech 2 is available from itch.io and is both PAL and NTSC compatible. Alain Morissette and Antonio Savona have confirmed that they are actively working on the sequel to the 2023 smash hit A Pig Quest. Currently adopting a working title of Another Pig Quest, The Last Pig, the game is looking to mix gameplay styles by adopting a traditional flip screen style of platform shooter play with isometric game world sections. Morissette's artwork is looking sublime on the early screenshots of the game, with some very attractive background settings being shown. Hopefully the incessant respawning of enemies that dampened the experience for many in the first game will be something that we won't see too much of in the sequel. Golf Dash Extended is an enhanced version of the original Golf Dash game for the Commodore 64, released by the Megastyle team, as part of last year's reset C64 Craptastic 4K competition. Golf Dash Extended is essentially an arcade-style sliding puzzle game where your objective is to get your golf ball into the hole in the quickest time and least moves possible. The updated edition introduces several new features and improvements, including an expanded number of levels, great new SID soundtracks, level password system, and the introduction of Jack from Apeshit, providing plenty of smart-ass commentary. Overall, a simple and fun puzzle game that is good value for one evening play session. Golf Dash Extended is available from itch.io and plays on PAL machines and NTSC machines with a few minor audio glitches. Sotronic Software has released a physical cassette version of Pour Noir Deluxe, a side-scrolling puzzle platform game graphically represented with a grayscale colour scheme. Set in a 1930s noir-type setting, you play the role of a cat detective who is out to retrieve a client's yarn ball collection that is stolen by a mischievous gang of mice. The game starts things off in a standard fashion, where you navigate through easy hazards to get to the end of the level. But it's not until the second level where the game starts to show its point of differentiation. You see, our cat has 9 lives and you're going to have to sacrifice some of them in order to complete some of the levels. When your character dies, his carcass remains in the game world for you to use after you respawn. The deluxe version of Pour Noir includes additional levels, improved presentation along with revised control mechanics, but unfortunately has not been able to improve much upon the overall game design. The game enemies continue to be static and only shoot in a left or right direction, and the level layouts and the nature of the puzzles themselves still feel repetitive. Also recently released by Sotronic Software are 2 titles that received separate game showcase videos here on RGN. Ladybird is an arcade-style puzzle game where you guide Mama Ladybird through 16 engaging levels in order to rescue her kidnapped children from a gang of sinister insects. My initial experience with the game was one of frustration, as its puzzle elements seemed to lack a logical basis. However, once I understood and accepted that Ladybird is more of a memorization based game, I completed the first level and quickly found myself hooked. Each level introduces something new, whether visually or in terms of design, ensuring a strong sense of progression throughout. Every level is a joy to play and complete, though I wish there were more than just the 16 levels available. Its casual pacing and incorporation of modern day gameplay sensibilities ensures that most C64 gamers will find it a rewarding experience. Avalon is a top-down, casual-paced flick-screens exploration game with light strategic elements. You play as a brave female warrior on a quest to recover the fragments of the Master Sword. The game is heavily inspired by Treasure Island and the Willow Pattern Adventure and is an easy pick-up and play. The game experience on offer largely revolves around backtracking across the large game world in order to locate swords that can be used to defeat knights blocking your path forward. And that is basically all there is to the game. In the long run, Avalon lacks variety, and while exploring the game world is enjoyable, I wish that additional puzzle elements or item collection elements had been incorporated to provide a greater sense of progression and challenge to sustain the player's interest a bit longer. Platman MC is an enhanced multicolour version of the original Platman game for the Commodore 64. Developed by Wanax and the team, the game title offers a more visually appealing experience compared to the original version, with its updated graphics. Platman MC sees you take control of a Pac-Man looking character with the objective of collecting various fruit items on screen, all while hunting down keys that are needed to progress onwards to deeper sections of the game. There are plenty of traps, pits and enemies for you to avoid, and occasionally you'll come across pulsating power pills for you to consume that will allow you to eat and kill ghosts on the same screen within a set time limit. Gameplay-wise, Platman MC also offers an easy to pick up and play experience within its limited basic game design. Once again, nothing excitingly new on offer here, but what is there is fun to play. The game is available from itch.io and is both PAL and NTSC compatible. And that is a wrap on this episode of C64 Quickload. Links to all the games and pixel art releases can be found in the video description. Until next time, bye for now.